You think strength is a gift? Strength is a curse, until you master it. The greatest war you will ever fight is not with the world, but with yourself. It's a battle that rages within, silent and relentless, fought in the shadows of your mind where no one else can see. Your adversary knows you better than anyone else. It wears your face, speaks with your voice, and whispers your deepest fears and weaknesses. You cannot hide from this opponent. You cannot deceive it with masks or lies, for it knows every thought, every hesitation, every excuse you've ever made. This is not a war you can escape. It is the eternal conflict, a battle between who you are now and who you are capable of becoming. In this fight, the stakes are your future. The weaker version of you clings to comfort, begging for ease, pleading for rest. It thrives on doubt, feeds on fear, and holds you back with chains of mediocrity. It is cunning, offering temptations of shortcuts and promises of tomorrow. But tomorrow is a thief, and shortcuts lead nowhere. The stronger version of you is patient. It doesn't shout or demand, it waits. It urges you forward, reminding you of your potential, pushing you to step into the fire of discipline and sacrifice. It knows that every act of defiance against weakness, no matter how small, is a victory. This war is fought in every decision you make. When the alarm rings and you choose to rise instead of snoozing, you win. When you pick up the heavy weight instead of walking away, you win. When you take the harder path instead of the easy one, you win. Victory is forged in these moments, not in grand gestures, but in the quiet grind of daily effort. The battlefield is your mind. The weapons are your habits and choices. Discipline, focus, and resilience are your allies. Excuses, procrastination, and self-doubt are the enemy's arsenal. The weaker you seeks comfort, the stronger you demands courage. Some call this battle unfair, exhausting, even cruel. They ask why life must be a constant struggle. But the truth is, there is no greater triumph than conquering yourself. If you master this fight, nothing else can touch you. The world's challenges become mere stepping stones, obstacles that bow to your strength. Every time you falter, the weaker you gains ground. It grows stronger, feeding on your hesitation and thriving on your surrender. But every time you stand firm, every time you choose effort over ease, the stronger you rises, sharpening itself against the grindstone of adversity. Comparison to others is a distraction. The world parades its victories, flaunts illusions of perfection, and tempts you to measure your worth against others. But that's a game for the unwise. The only rival that matters is who you were yesterday. Progress is not about beating someone else, it's about surpassing yourself. Growth is not glamorous. It's a slow, relentless crawl forward. It's built brick by brick, moment by moment. It doesn't demand perfection, only persistence. Each step forward is a triumph over the excuses, over the weaker version of yourself that begs for surrender. When you win this battle, something extraordinary happens. The world bends to your will. Obstacles lose their power and fear fades into irrelevance. You realize that the true victory was never about external achievements. It was about mastering the storm within. Responsibility is the weight that grounds you, the anchor that gives your life meaning. It is not a burden to avoid, but a forge that shapes you into someone unshakable. In this battle, happiness is fleeting, but purpose is eternal. It is the fuel that keeps the fire burning when the world grows dark. So rise. Face the opponent in the mirror with unwavering resolve. Choose strength over weakness, discipline over indulgence, and progress over stagnation. Let every step forward be a declaration of war against the shadows that hold you back. This is the eternal battle, the war within. It's not about external victories, fame, or applause. It's about becoming the best version of yourself, one small victory at a time. Each moment, each choice is a battlefield where you decide who you will become. The world outside may be chaotic, but it is nothing compared to the war raging within you. Your weaker self will try to drag you down with excuses, laziness, and fear. But your stronger self is always there, waiting, urging you to rise. Every step forward, every small act of discipline, every moment of resistance against weakness is a triumph. And these victories, though quiet and unseen, are the most important of all. They build character, resilience, and strength, the kind that cannot be taken from you. So go to battle with yourself. Let go of the illusions of ease and perfection. Embrace the grind, the discipline, and the responsibility that will shape you into someone unshakable. The world doesn't need to know your struggle, and it doesn't need to applaud your journey. Because the true measure of greatness is not in how the world sees you, but in how you see yourself. When you conquer the enemy within, the world outside becomes a battlefield you are ready to face. And in that battle, there are no limits. Only the unending potential of who you are yet to become. Like, comment, and subscribe.